Hello! In my last video, which I have just finished filming, I swatched some of the new Diamine Forever inks and compared them to some of the Diatramentus document inks that I have, just to kind of get a feel for those. The thing that I really was keen to try the Forever inks for was the fact that I really love Diamine Ancient Copper, and I was hoping that Butterscotch might be similar to Ancient Copper. So I am going to actually do a comparison now, like comparison swatch of the Butterscotch and Ancient Copper, and we'll see how they match up. I'm also going to be doing it again straight onto the Midori paper, not in here. I've got a notepad which I'll do it onto. I just thought that would be interesting to check, seeing as I do actually have both the inks, and that's the whole reason I bought the ink, was to see if it's similar. I did mention in my previous video that there is a bit of a fragrance, I want to say smell, I'll say fragrance, to the Diamine Forever inks, which I wasn't expecting actually and didn't know. And in some of the other videos where I've seen people swatching it, no one seems to mention that. Worth noting, if that's something that isn't your thing. It's not really my thing. Perhaps if it's a close enough match to Ancient Copper, then I would put up with it. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to get into swatching. So I still have all of my swatching stuff here. I'm just going to use that. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to do this video. I've got my lovely pad here, have a Midori paper. I'm going to do the Butterscotch and I'm going to do Ancient Copper. Now if you look at the front of these, it's probably nothing similar, is it? Let's just see, shall we? So you can see on here the Butterscotch label. It is kind of, yeah, I'd say it's probably actually quite similar. And then we've got the Ancient Copper here, which is a bit more of an orangey coloured label. But you know, labels and actual inks, they're never quite the same. From the swatches that I saw, I thought it was a kind of closer match. I love Ancient Copper. Yes, I could just use Ancient Copper, but I like to use permanent inks. And, you know, I think once you start using permanent ink, it's quite difficult to go back to, well, not permanent ink. All right, so Butterscotch. Trying to get a nice big swatch of it. It took quite a while to dry. We'll see. Interesting again to compare the drying time against like a regular ink as well. So that's our Butterscotch. I'm just going to write the name on here. Everything's rolling away. All right, let's try some beautiful Ancient Copper. I think, in my opinion, one of the best inks that Diamine's ever made. It might not even look anything like it. I might be absolutely mad to even think it's anywhere near similar. Oh, it's so nice. Give me a permanent version of that. All right. Yeah, no, they're quite different, aren't they? Does anyone know of a permanent ink that is similar to Diamine Ancient Copper? If you do, please leave a comment below. I would be so grateful. It is one of my absolute favourite inks, and I just really want a permanent version of it. So yes, there we go. They are actually quite different. Watching this dry down, if you see here, equivalent size swatch, the Ancient Copper is nearly dry. Oh no, it's not. See, but the main swatch itself is nearly dry, and this is pretty much still wet all over. Okay, well, at least now we know they are very different. If there's anyone else out there who's thinking, hey, could that be a stand-in as a permanent version of Ancient Copper? Not really, no. It's just such a beautiful colour. I love it. Anyway. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!